Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to MHF. Listen, there's a lot of talk about Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea. Now, a lot of people are talking about the project of Chelsea. A lot of people are talking about Liverpool. The Arne Slot isn't going, isn't leaving. I actually raised the question yesterday on Lahwa that I want to talk about with Husam. Is Man United next season primed if they get a good manager?
So you know, would you consider Sal objective?
Very objective.
Sal today said he predicts Man United to finish second this season.
It's not only him. There is a lot of people that predicted this. Okay, here is the difference. When they predict these things, okay, the word prediction is like, I'm expecting it. And I actually hear it. The reason why?
Yes, you said it key there. He's expecting it.
It's different than, like, it can happen, and I'm expecting it means if it doesn't happen, I am failing. I will label it as, okay, an objective did not. Like, for example, when Husam says, I was expecting to win the Premier League. If that doesn't happen, I will label this as objective failed. If you are a Man United fan and you're expecting to finish second and you don't, are you going to label it as failure? Or you're hoping that Man United can finish second? That's different. But I hear why Man United can finish second for a couple of reasons. Pep Guardiola is going to focus on the Carabao Cup final because he wants that trophy. He wants to go as far as he can in the Champions League, right? He wants to still battle for the league, and he said that, right? However, if you say Arsenal are 9 points ahead by Sunday, well, we're going to be objective. He's going to do the Liverpool thing and the Arsenal thing last season, which is we're going to play the second team, we're going to save players, we're going to do this. Man United have nothing to focus on. You know what I mean? Has nothing to focus on. Yeah, has nothing to focus on. So for me, if I'm saying this, like maybe Man United can do it. Just to let you know that you're lying. Okay, anyway, you're so obsessed with me and Arsenal as well that I have a feeling, genuinely, that you got nothing in life going for you, that you like to come here and lie. I'm just going to say that the difference between the people that have been watching the channel for a while and not. I swear to God, last season, I got DMs from Arsenal fans telling me, why you are so harsh on us? We have injuries. And my response is very simple. Your performances have nothing to do with your performances are shit, and you aren't putting enough pressure, and the club has failed to actually go and get someone in January when the difference was 5 points. I am the one on YouTube, and I'm responding to you out of respect because you're always here. I am the one on YouTube that invented the word, what is your threshold to sack Mikel Arteta? I remember Martin and Saad, every single stream used to come on Ahwa on my channel, and I used to ask them, would you sack Arteta at the end of the season? I am the one who said that Arsenal failed that season. By the way, remember, I'm the one who said that if there is a better manager available, like a Luis Enrique, Arsenal should sack Arteta and get that manager. So just to let you know, these people, the problem is for you. And also, by the way, I want you to go to my match reaction and see the amount of people that said in my comment section, Arsenal, Chelsea, Mo, why are you finding all the time something to criticize Arsenal about? Why are you finding something to criticize Arsenal about? Why do you always try to criticize Arsenal? So both things cannot be together, that I never criticize Arsenal.
What happened?
Like this person was on the terrace yesterday saying Mo never criticized Arsenal.
People are still doing this. Mo doesn't criticize Arsenal shit. Guys, are you not bored?
You remember the word threshold? What's your threshold to suck Arteta? You remember? What fries is it? Don't tell me it's McDonald's.
No, I'm boycotting. Never McDonald's.
And you actually you don't have McDonald's?
Yeah, we do, but I boycott. I haven't had Starbucks, McDonald's, anything.
Wallah. Really?
Even my drink.
You don't drink Pepsi and all these stuff and Coke and stuff like this?
No,
Allah.
no, I'm boycotting, Habibi.
I haven't had Coke for a while, bro. Like Coca-Cola, like just for a while.
Hope you never have Coke.
Why? Oh, okay. So here in America, it's called Coke. Can I get a can of Coke? It's like in Liverpool. Like in Liverpool, it's called a can of Coke. Yeah.
Want some chicken, lad?
Coke is not good for your health. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Both Coke are not good for your health.
Asking Arsenal fans that question in the summer was perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all.
100%. Asking Arsenal, I want to tell you something. Do you know the truth? Asking forget that.
For saying that Arteta should be gone in the summer after not winning anything. Adi. That was expected. Completely expected. Like, people can sit up here and deny it, but it was a completely objective, realistic question in the summer. 3 years after challenging for the league and not winning, finishing second 3 years in a row, it was completely normal to ask if you wanted Arteta gone. Wallah, completely normal question.
Yeah, there is another thing. Actually, I'm the one who asked Arsenal fans that when the season before last, in the 23-24 season, I was sitting, I remember I was questioning Martin, like, big up Martin for putting up with me. Every stream, I bring Martin on questions. Martin.
People used to think Mo has an Arsenal agenda.
Seriously. Anyway. You're really, okay. Are you convinced that, now I want to talk about, are you not convinced now that Man United team with a good manager can actually do good things, or you still think that it's about the mentality and stuff like this? Because I'm thinking it is still about the mentality. If the board gets a good name, a good manager, I believe they can actually do it. They can actually go on and do good things, Man United. That's what I think, to be honest.
Okay. Do you expect Man United to get top 5 this season?
If you're asking me probability, yes.
I predict Man United to get top 5 as well this season.
Yes.
Now, do you accept that next season, with playing midweek games as well, it will be a more difficult challenge for them?
Much harder.
There you go. So now, إحنا in Arabic, it's called نستبق الأحداث. Means we're talking before 100 different things happen. Now, you said it's not out of the realms of possibility for Man United to finish 3rd, 2nd, 4th, whatever, صح?
Yep.
Is it out of the realms of possibility that United give Carrick a new contract? A contract to stay? Is it impossible?
Yeah. I think it's beyond. I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay. Sal was on my show and he predicted United to finish 2nd or 3rd. If they finish 2nd or 3rd, what's stopping Ratcliffe from giving Carrick a contract? Tell me. Go on.
Because that is the plan for him anyway.
Oh, that's the plan for him anyway. So you're telling me, everyone in the chat, all 160 of you, regardless of who you support, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. If Carrick finishes 2nd or 3rd, do you think United give him a contract?
Yeah, maybe if Carrick finished 2nd, okay. I'm going to tell you about honest truth here about Man United. If Carrick, I like this conversation. If Carrick finished 2nd, Osam, I actually think they should fucking give him the job. And the reason why, okay, but that will tell me that Carrick proved, okay, to take Man United from where they are. You know, a new manager bounce will run for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. It won't run for 17 games or 18 games. That is too long.
Let me tell you why the case is different for Man United. Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Can I present you a different argument? You want to know why the new manager bounce case is completely different for Man United? Because all of these players have been shat on even publicly by a lot of their previous managers.
Okay.
So they have a point to prove. So it stretches way beyond.
Oh, great.
Way beyond new manager bounce, because Mainu now wants to get into the England squad and has a point to prove. Sesko has a point to prove. Mbuemo has a point to prove. Cunha has a point to prove. All these people who have been literally shat on by the media and their own.
So what does this have to do with my argument? But what does this have to do with my argument?
And there's a World Cup starting.
So you think, okay, so you think that Man United new manager bounce can go for 18 games?
No. I think the result
that's my point.
The case of new manager bounce. The result is the case of these players proving to the world who they truly are.
Okay, if Michael Carrick, okay, for Man United, by the way, to get second, guys, Man United, in my number one, they have to pull up magnificent results, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they play Chelsea away, they play this away, they play that away. I think, right? If Michael Carrick is good enough to lead the play, okay, number one, Man United players are good. Man United need two things. Need a little bit of a tactical tweak and someone to prepare these players mentally before the games that were Man United, which is similar for, but you know, wallah, you know that's a big part of Liverpool. The defeated mentality versus you're going into the games confident and you dominate. That's a massive part of football. And everyone that plays football know that the mental preparation before the game is a massive part of how you approach football matches.
Talk about it a lot. Yes.
Yeah. So for me, if Carrick is able to galvanize these players and mentally prepare them for 18 games to have great performances, and we see the tactical changes, because on the pitch, he should stay. Because we know that galvanizing the players will last so long. What I mean by this, Liam Rosenior. We watched Liam Rosenior against Brentford, cooked, but won. We watched Liam Rosenior against Napoli, had good sometimes, bad sometimes. Like Napoli, the Italian pundits and the people that talk about Italian football, Nima and Carlo Garganese, they said, we haven't seen Napoli that good. Okay? Even though Napoli lost. That means they believe we haven't seen.
Even at the end, Lukaku could have equalized Sanchez. Incredible.
They said we haven't seen Conte come up with a good plan in a European match like this, even though they lost. Which tells me that Liam Rosenior in that game, all what he did is galvanize the players to fight. But the tactical plan against West Ham, he had a great second half and one of the shittest first half I've seen in my life from a team. Could have been 4-0 West Ham at Stamford Bridge. We know that, right?
This is why I said they deserved a draw, remember?
So the second half was good, but tactically, you didn't prepare the game well because you literally went into the game, you could have been 4-0, right? So the point, and now to land my point, Liam Rosenior, new manager bounce, as of now, is the players want to prove that they're good enough and they want to prove something and galvanizing the team and the speech and all the stuff. Tactically, Chelsea are not good.
Yeah,
he's actually failing tactically, right?
I agree.
So that will not last for Chelsea. But Man United, I believe Carrick has had good combinations between players that I see on the pitch. You remember against Man City, the Mainu, the spaces are small.
Hello. Now let's say they give Carrick the contract. Is there a possibility, legit possibility, people are Carrick out by December? Be honest.
Yeah, but there is a possibility that Nagelsmann out by December.
There you go.
Similar to Amorim. Man United.
Now you're asking about the other extreme. You're telling me, what if can Man United finish above Liverpool? What we're basing that based on what? Actually, the scenario that I said is way more likely to happen.
Can I ask you
consistently for 5 years?
I'm gonna ask you, Man United now, is it more likely that Liverpool finish above Man United or Man United finish above Liverpool?
Liverpool finish above Man United, of course.
I think you're wrong.
Today I did a stream with Souls and Charlie, Arsenal and Chelsea fan. Charlie had us above Man United and Souls had us above Man United.
I have an explanation for it. We can debate it. I'm not
we have proven it.
I am not firm on it. I'm not firm on it. I'm just okay. But here is my take: 1 game a week versus FA Cup versus Champions League. Injuries. You're absolute idiots. Didn't sign a center back. You're absolute idiots. Didn't sign a right back. You're absolute idiots. Didn't strengthen your squad. So your squad is so fucking thin that I believe that at some point you will fucking catch up, because there is going to be a game after a game after a game, and I'm not expecting Liverpool to be. Who do you play in the FA Cup?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay, let me check.
Because I don't care if we get knocked out, Adi.
Exactly. FA Cup.
Brighton.
Let me check. I'm checking here.
Or Palace
I'm
or
checking.
someone. I don't fucking know.
I'm checking. Liverpool play Brighton at Anfield. I think Liverpool will win. Why? Brighton attack, counter attack, Ekitike Wirtz, to Newcastle. Bum, 3-4-1. Yeah, you're gonna get scored on, but I know what is gonna happen. So Liverpool are gonna go far. It's February 14th, and then it keeps going and going. And Liverpool in the Champions League finished third. That means they're gonna get a little bit of an easy draw. Here we go. Let's go. UEFA Champions League brackets. I know we don't know yet, but this is what's gonna happen. Here we go. ليفربول مركز شباب الحطابة. ليفربول. Where the fuck is Liverpool? Liverpool Spurs. It's either Club Brugge, Atletico Madrid, or Galatasaray and Juventus. You'll beat the 4 of them. Okay? Because the second. So, which is my point, that you're going to have way more games than Manchester United. Your squad is so thin.
Yes, but here's the thing. Based off of the last 4 or 5 years, Liverpool have been used to 2 games a week.
You don't have the same squad. People got injured.
Okay, who's new?
What do you mean who's new? You have nobody. You have Ekitike replaced
Is
one.
Ekitike used to it? PSG, he played 2 games a week. Frankfurt, he played 2 games a week.
He didn't. Only Frankfurt. In PSG, he wasn't amazing.
He played 2 games a week at Leverkusen both
Wirtz
seasons.
is the only one.
Hello? طيب.
Ekitike
Is
no.
Frimpong used to it? Same thing at Leverkusen. So who's
Frimpong is injured. He has a hamstring injury. Frimpong is...
He doesn't have a hamstring. يا عمي, he's already in the thing. هيرجع, I think, next week or 2 weeks from now. Bradley is the one with the hamstring. Bradley is the one with the hamstring.
ACL. Okay. I don't think Liverpool have the squad, to be honest with you.
Man, you're asking have the squad to do what? To finish above
to
Man
play
United?
2 games a week. Yes, you don't.
Okay, now I want you to do something. Look at Man United next 14 fixtures in the Premier League. Look at them.
Yalla bina, yalla.
Yeah, open Man United fixtures from now until.
I am opening Man United fixtures.
By the way, I have Man United finishing above Chelsea.
I know you do.
Yeah, so I'm not shitting on Man United.
Let's go to see Liverpool versus Man United fixtures.
Focus on Man United. By the way, guys, code MHF15. This is the last day. خلاص. When the clock strikes 6th February, now no more 15%, حبيبي. So this is your chance.
8%.
Yes. Edward, I think will probably go to sleep like after 4 hours, 5 hours. He will deactivate the code. So it's on you.
Man United Spurs, dub. Man United West Ham away, dub. Man United Everton away, a draw or a loss. Man United Crystal Palace at home, dub. Man United Newcastle away. Newcastle
will be knocked out the UCL by then.
No, that is within the Champions League. That's March 4th.
They'll be knocked out already by the playoffs.
No, Man United Newcastle away, a draw. Man United Villa. Villa at that time will be in Champions League. A dub, Man United. Man United Bournemouth away, a loss. Man United Bournemouth away, a loss. Man United Leeds at home, dub. Man United Chelsea away.
Hey! Until you see my point. When you look at the remaining fixtures for Man United, a lot of them are difficult fixtures, bro.
But do you consider...
If I discount Chelsea because they have a good record against Chelsea, Man United actually have 9 difficult remaining fixtures.
What about you?
ماشي. So we who's the difficult fixtures we have?
You go to Man United away, Old Trafford.
Okay, other than that.
I'm checking now, خلاص.
Other than that, Chelsea away we already did. City, we're going to play them Anfield this Sunday. Arsenal, we did both.
Sunderland away, tough game. You're not going to tell me otherwise. Sunderland away. Nobody won against
يعني
Sunderland
قاعدين
away.
بنحكي عن مانشستر سيتي وارسنال وليفربول وانت بتقول لي ساندرلاند away is a tough
So you're
game.
in Sunderland away is easy?
Comparatively.
Sunderland away, guys, is easy for Husam.
I
He's
didn't
like,
say
he's-
easy. Don't rage.
you
mate.
are,
I didn't say
okay,
easy.
are you considering Sunderland away
I'm
a dub?
leaving my food to do the stream. I will eat and leave you speak for
طب
5 minutes.
اسمع, are you doing Sunderland away a dub?
يا أخي, that's not the
I'm
point.
asking you a straight question.
I'm saying difficult game is comparative.
Sunderland away, a win. I'm asking Husam to make a prediction. Sunderland away, a win, a draw, or a loss?
Prediction, it depends on the Sunday. We play City. It's City, then it's Sunderland. So let me see the City
We did the
performance.
same. We did the same for Man United. He doesn't
I'm
want to do
doing
the same for Liverpool.
comparatively. I'm saying, يعني what is more difficult, Sunderland or Liverpool? Liverpool is not more
You
difficult.
play Brighton away, Everton away, Man United away,
طيب.
Chelsea, Villa away.
That will be, by the way, mid-Europa League run. I expect Villa to win the Europa League.
لا
would
لا
be
Villa
mid-Europa
ولا mid
League
ولا
run.
بتاع. That's May 17th. The season would be at that time.
They will have the Europa League final after 3 days.
You are assuming that.
Well, it's a very safe bet to have Unai Emery in a final of a Europa League. Very safe bet.
What is Europa League final anyway?
I have no idea where, but I think it's like
When? It's May 20th. So yeah, it's between.
3 days after is the Europa League final. Like I said,
I don't think they will be in Europa League final for some whatever
I think
reason.
they will be. Go look at the teams.
Is Europa
The
League
only
dead?
difficult teams is like Roma, Porto.
Dead?
That's it.
We'll see. And I'm like, to be honest with you, Liverpool finishing ahead of Man United, Man United finishing ahead of Liverpool is not a big deal. For me, what's biggest deal is if you guys gonna finish above City. That's the question. Because if you guys finish ahead of City, that is a big deal. Atalanta.
You think it will be that bad with Manchester City?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Big up, my man.
Big up, Jay.
By the way, I wake up, Jay, and you're cooking some people on the internet, and I'm like, here we go again. He's doing the stream. He's cooking, and you make me laugh, bro. Bro, unfortunate looks is the best expressions I've heard in my life.
What's the expression?
Unfortunate, bro. If you're born with unfortunate looks, it's unfortunate looks. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did he come up with this, bro? Unfortunate looks is crazy. Unfortunate looks is fucking crazy. I've never heard that expression in my life, actually. In my life, by the way.
I have to watch that stream.
Yeah, bro. So my man said,
I watched the
If
last stream when I was at the gym, bro. I just the time flew by.
my man said, me too. I watched the whole fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, on
bro.
the gym. Yeah, when I was on the treadmill, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like,
The
it
whole
makes me,
time, I watched the whole thing.
it makes
time.
me laugh, bro. Like,
Today's
bro,
one
the
I didn't
stuff
watch
is-
yet. Don't spoil it.
I didn't watch it. I woke up and I watched like 10 minutes in it because I just woke up. You know, I didn't
I'll
watch it.
when I'm on the
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't watch it like this. You know, like up, people, like ups, like. Anyway,
Yes.
can I ask you something? والله العظيم ثلاثة for real. Do you think the
Ask me.
conversation about Arsenal is becoming boring?
How?
Like we're running out of things that people are repeating the same things about Arsenal.
Explain.
All they say is that they're very strong defensively, but they're not good. You see, Steve Bruce yesterday completely shut it down.
Can you talk for 2 minutes? I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, complete shut it down. Like the conversation about Arsenal is becoming a little bit, they're strong. People are trying to find ways to talk about Arsenal, which is including myself. You know what I mean? What, a mod catch. A mod catch. Is that the even real catch? Yes. Add as a moderator, standard moderator. Here we go. My man, catch up. A catch up. A catch up. Yep. Like the conversation is becoming a little bit. The problem is people are finding ways to say that Arsenal are not strong. That's the problem. And instead of yesterday when I was watching the clips, when I did my my video, like I did the video. The reason why I did the video because I thought the conversation was fantastic. If I did the video on my channel actually, and I think that Steve Bruce shut it down. He's like, and also the other guy, he's like, why are we talking about the bad about Arsenal instead of mentioning the goods about Arsenal, how good they are? What are they good at? Because again, we have seen Arsenal, if you open up against them, you will consider the only proof that Arsenal are not boring and it's not their fault is Champions League. To be honest with you. And I'm going to tell you something. City the same. Yesterday, Newcastle opened up and City scintillating. Long balls, 1-2 spaces, which proves that Pep Guardiola ruined football.
If you want, send Martin the link because I need like 2 more minutes.
Like, why does Martin want the link? Why does he want the link? He can actually send me. He can ask me. I don't know if he wants the link. Martin got my number, so he can actually just send me an idea. City yesterday were so freaking good to a point that if I'm watching the game, I'm like, I'm so entertained, which proves that khalas, Martin, it's fine. It's okay. You can actually be in the comment section. Right? What? Dayo wants the link. I'll send you Dayo the link. Go ahead. Here you go. Here we go. Here you go. Dayo said he wants the link. I'm gonna tell you something. Yesterday proves. Okay, well, I've got a super chat. United should spend over 200 million on the midfield. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, it's not 200. 100 million is enough. A good defensive midfielder, my man, and another and a backup. That's about it. You know what I mean? That's about it. That's it. That's about it. But I want to tell you something about yesterday. You are too shy, Habibi, to show your face on the internet. You're too shy. You are too shy to come on the stream and talk. You're too shy for this. I wanted to say a point before I actually talk. Yesterday proved that Pep Guardiola is depriving us from the good football. That Pep, and I'm not saying anything other than if football remained open, if football remained wide open, right? If football remained wide open, right? It would have been much more entertaining. If teams attack each other, it would be more entertaining than one team defend, one team doesn't defend. It would be way more entertaining. So I think that it's that position-based football that made teams that defend and other teams attack. Mo, that kit is hurting my eyes. Too many colors and textures all over the place. It's good, yeah. It's a very good kit. It's actually from the 90s. It's a very good kit for Inter. It's a very good kit. Dayo's here with us, but before Dayo says anything, yo. Thank you so much, my man, Matthias, for the super chat. I want to ask you something. Someone asked about the hat and you never responded to me.
No, sorry about it.
The Yoruba hat.
Yes, that's a traditional hat, but I put the logo on it myself and I stitched it myself. Like I had it done. So now that he said that, I have made some links and made some calls, and I actually just ordered patches.
And put it on Etsy.
Yeah,
and
so
you sell it.
I just did that this morning. I just ordered on patches and everything is coming in, and I've spoken to the person that makes my
so
hat.
You can absolutely do it. Oh my God, you're gonna sell it all over the world. Let's go.
That's why I didn't say anything.
What is my percentage? What is my percentage?
You're getting the percentage.
No. How is the one?
I'm going to say it openly.
Egal Terry.
I'm going to say
LB and Dumbo. I am the one who sent you the link.
I'm going to say this to you. You're getting 10% of any sales that come out of it.
I'm going to sell it here on that channel. We're going to sell it here on that channel.
Let me get the hat.
Let's get it, guys. Make your wish. This is it. Look at this. Pick up Nigerian people if you want this. I don't know. I never heard about this. Oh. Look at this. Look at this, people.
So this is the prototype. This is the prototype now, based on the fact that someone actually asked for it. Another person has asked me already as well, but I was like, I just took my Arsenal badge that I had and I basically decided, okay, I like my traditional hats. Let me just slap one on it. And so I've spoken to the person that makes my fila. There's going to be fila BT Aja, which is the double-eared one, the regular one. I'm going to have patches for every club. I'm not going to be sentimental and say only Arsenal. So, have patches for every club. I'll do Inter for you. I'll make an Inter one and send it to you.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, as well.
Yep. Did you see the game yesterday? Do you think City?
I did.
I actually think City was scintillating, to be honest, and it's because the teams opened up against them.
They look very good. I think the setup that they had again with Marmoush, Semenyo, they looked a lot more fluid up front. The roles that they both played, because Semenyo would move to the left, sometimes come back to the right. And Marmoush would drive down that middle. I think with that 4-2-2-2 fits them when they play very well. And if they play with what's his name, not Shirky, but Reinders. Reinders in the 4-2-2-2 system with Marmoush, and this thing looks really good for City. I think that was a good,
Can I ask you, do you think the final will actually affect who wins the league? Or do you think the league will be over?
No, I think look, this weekend, whatever the case is, by the time we face City in April, we will still be at least 4 or 5 points ahead of them. 6 at
the final is in March, actually.
So. No. That's what I'm saying. I said by the time we face them in April, we will still be at least 6 points ahead of them, regardless of if we win this weekend against Sunderland, and even if they win against Liverpool, which I doubt, it might end up in a draw. But even if they win against Liverpool, it's still 6 points. We're just going to keep trotting this line. I've said it. All we need to do now is match them every weekend. Match City. If City draw, just make sure we get points. If whatever the case is, match them. And once it goes 9 points ahead, I think by the time we get to the Carabao Cup final, I don't think that affects who wins the league. I don't think so, personally. I'm not making them.
I think if they are 6 points behind you, I think it does. I genuinely think it does, because you play City after this. If they win against you in the Carabao Cup, I think it gives them momentum. However,
it does give them momentum.
I'm actually expecting you to be more than 6 points ahead of them by this weekend, even if City are not winning. City are not winning at Anfield, so you might be 8 points ahead.
We might be 8 points.
By the way, 8 points is a lot, at this stage.
I must say this, Mo. It's either going to remain at 6 points ahead, or at the maximum, it will be 9 points ahead. It's going to be 6, 8, or 9 at the end of this weekend, regardless.
You're so sick, bro. I don't think you understand how football expectations and predictions work. I think you're so sick, genuinely, that your brain doesn't want to comprehend what we're saying. Always ask yourself a question. When people predict football matches, similar to Arsenal versus Real Madrid last season, nobody said that Arsenal are favorites. But what is more likely? What's the most likely scenario to happen, bro? Is the Arsenal to win at home against Sunderland and City to lose away at Anfield, or vice versa? I don't think. Sometimes people cannot comprehend logic, and it gets tiring.
The truth is, Mo, they can't comprehend it. They just want to troll, and it's because they don't want to talk football. Like for me, I'm not even underestimating City in any way. I'm just saying mathematically, this weekend it will remain at 6 or to go to the maximum of 9. Worst case scenario, it will be 8 points. Like at the worst case, right? That's the best.
The unexpected is City go to Anfield and beat Liverpool at Anfield,
and then Arsenal lose to Sunderland. That's the unexpected.
That's the unexpected.
That's my point. Like even if we draw to Sunderland, right? That means we drop 2 points. So instead of 9, we're up to 7. If they draw, then we're back to 6 points. It's like if they win, then it drops it from the 7 to 4 points, which then now that's where the issue. So these unexpected could happen.
What do you say about the top 4 race? What do you say about this?
That's why I think
I wanted to not City only. I wanted to ask about Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea. Who do you think miss out though?
Right now at this rate, I'll be honest with you. I called United my dark horse at the beginning of the season. I think they remove Chelsea from the race. I think United. I honestly, because from the beginning of the season, I said it in the summer before a ball was kicked. Mo, I said this to you. I told you. I said United are my dark horse. For some reason, I just looked at the players that they bought, I looked at the balance that they had. I'm not trying to hail them or anything. I'm just saying those players are players that can change it. Mbeumo can change a game. Cunha can change a game, right? Ahmad is a talented kid. Like, if you look at that from like then Sesko, again, we've not seen a lot of him, but from what we saw,
how do you rate their attack?
I think they have very good individual attackers. I think it's just the manager getting the right blend to work with them, getting them to blend together. They have individual talent. Dude, they have Cunha and Mbeumo who last season together.
Yeah, Ahmad, that seriously is the only 25 years old kid. We know that. The upcoming Ahmad.
No. When I mean kid, I don't mean like by age. I mean like that Ahmad kid is like badass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even trying to. I don't look at their age. Forget the age.
No, but because Man United fans have always told me that he's up and coming. He's 24, I think, 23, something like this, you know.
But I rate them individually. Individually, I think those boys are very. I mean, Cunha and Mbeumo last season had 20 plus goals contribution. Now
he's 23.
Like, let's not underestimate that. That's two people who contributed 20 plus GA in the same team. Bro, you need to be.
You know, I like this Man United attack. Huh? I'm a fan. Like, I think people actually misunderstand. When I say I don't like Man United, that's not going to stop me from... I like this Man United. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to like how Sesko is being utilized.
That's
at the end of the game, long balls, winning the duels, winning the headers, bringing his teammates in and crashing the 18. And also the differences between Arsenal and Man United is... When Sesko gets on the pitch, Dio, they play to his strengths right away.
Yeah.
Let's whip in crosses. Let's loop in crosses. Let's play long balls. Like right away, let's play to Sesko's strengths. Yeah, away.
But that's what, again.
That's why in the last game, he hit the post, missed the header, got a goal. Like right away. It's you play to, which is, I think that Arsenal aren't playing to Ukraine's strengths at all.
Again, this is
Martinelli. You see Martinelli goal. You see the Martinelli cross against Leeds. Early, Martinelli made the run. They played Odegaard played the long ball. Martinelli dribbled, came back, left-footed cross. Early, before the defense gets packed, Eucharist beat his defender, goal.
Okay,
that's a striker in a nutshell.
So let me say this, right? I think one of the reasons why we were not playing to Gyökeres's strength is we've seen since last season that a lot of teams have played low blocks against Arsenal, and Gyökeres will not thrive in a low block. Let's be honest. We all agree to this.
Dio, honestly, thank you for joining this. Wallahi, thank you.
Yeah, Gyökeres will not thrive.
You gave me the opportunity to eat. Thank you.
No problem, man. Gyökeres will not thrive in a low block. Let's be honest, Mo, right? Now,
Mahonta, you can play quick like you did against Leeds.
Because Leeds opened up. That's because Leeds opened up. And that's how we're able to counter like that. And Martinelli, when teams open up in the Champions League, have we seen Gyökeres score those goals? Yes. Teams open up in the Champions League. So my point is, unfortunately, in the Premier League, even Sesko right now, Sesko, they've just figured out how to work and use Sesko's strength.
You know there is a way to lure teams out, right?
We don't.
Allegri used to do this. Allegri, I remember.
Yeah, I have Arteta.
I'm gonna tell you something. I told guys, I'm gonna say something. Maybe I haven't said in the Premier League streams when I used to do with Inter Worldwide. Allegri used to be sometimes Juventus, that good Juventus, that Tevez, that Llorente, that Juventus, that won 10 in a row, that reached final. Allegri used to do something. When he can't open up the low blocks, Allegri used to say, I'm gonna because we are in a football match. I'm going to give you the ball and drop. I'm not going to press you. By logic and by human nature, the player, your defenders will pass the ball around and your fullbacks will push up. The opposite, if you give the opposition, they're not going to just pass it around. By nature, these are football players. These are football teams. It's 0-0 unless they are winning. 0-0, they're going to come at you. They're going to give you the extra 20, 30 yards at the back. This is when Allegri used to hit them. 1-0, now you must open up. You play quick. You do not control the game. By the way, I remember, I swear to God, Pep Guardiola did this against Real Madrid.
Yeah, but Mo, I have Mikel Arteta, not Allegri. Arteta and Allegri.
Yeah, but I'm giving idea about how to. I'm telling him ideas.
But again, you have to. But we also then have to consider everything in the Premier League this season. Let's be realistic about it. And I've said this many times on streams with you guys. There's 3 strikers who have over 10 goals. Only 3 strikers in the Premier League have over 10 goals. Strikers. I'm not talking.
Someone said they give it back. They're gonna give the ball, but he won't give the ball back.
Yeah.
They won't.
You
They
know,
will
there's
come
only-
at you.
There's only 3 strikers in the Premier League that have over 10 goals. Ekitike, Igor Thiago, and Erling Haaland. Ekitike just joined last weekend by scoring a brace. Ekitike has been on 8 goals in 24 games. This means that strikers are not thriving in the Premier League. You can see the stats. It's not even about just, let's pick on one guy. Yes, I agree. Gyökeres is not even good enough for Arsenal. But in all competitions, he scored 11 goals already. Right?
Dayo, Inter, you're the only one on YouTube that come here and say these things. On Husam's channel, on my channel. You're the only one that come here and give us the stat. Your response to Gyökeres is not good. It's Gyökeres has 11 goals on competition. Every time we ask you the question, you answer the same exact thing.
Yes, because that's the fact. What do you want me to say? You want me to change the narrative and say, well, I've said he's not good enough, but somehow we found a way to get 11 goals out of him. Whatever it takes, get it
Okay, let me
out.
ask you another question. Let me rephrase the question.
I mean, what do you
Let's
expect?
say from now until May, whichever game it is, right? You have 4 strikers. Let's just say 4 strikers right now on the team.
Yeah.
Gyökeres, Moreno, Jesus, and Havertz. These are the 4 striker options that you have, in my opinion. Rank them 1 to 4. Who would Dayo play from 1st to 4th place?
Who would I play from 1st to 4th place?
So
right
all
now?
4 are going to be fit from now to the end of the season. Rank them 1 to 4.
All 4 are fit from now to the end of the season. I'll play Havertz. I'll play Jesus. Mikel Merino would always be my auxiliary, and Gyökeres would be my last. Me personally, Dayo.
So you just so here's the thing. You're telling Mo that like Gyökeres has 11 goals, but at the same time you're putting
I'm
Gyökeres-
saying. What I'm
you
saying
just
is,
put Gyökeres below Mikel
I
Merino,
know,
who's
but
a
you-
DM.
because
Haram
listen,
alek.
listen to what I said. I said as bad as he is, we found a way to get 11 goals out of him in all competitions. That's not saying that he's better than Merino. I'm saying he's so bad. Somehow, someway, Mikel Arteta has figured out how to get 11 goals out of him.
Dayo, let me ask you the
That's all I'm
question.
saying.
You are judging it
That's all
wrong.
I'm saying.
Let me ask you a
What do
question.
you mean I'm judging it wrong?
No. I'm going to ask you a question related to what you just said. If Havertz played the same minutes as Gyökeres in the same exact system, do you think he would get more than 11 goals on comps?
Yes, he will. Again,
Okay.
let me ask you a question. Again, what I'm saying is
Do you think Moreno would have gotten more goals?
Merino,
min-
listen, Merino already had more goals than Gyökeres. Gyökeres is becoming something. But that's what I'm saying. But you're missing my
I
point.
made
I'm
my
not saying-
point,
I'm not saying
Dayo.
Gyökeres is good. You're trying to make it sound like I said. Gyökeres
Okay, yeah,
is
go
good.
ahead. So why are you
That's not what
saying
I
that?
said. I'm saying as bad as Gyökeres is, as terrible a striker as he is, as not good enough as he is, we got it wrong. We should have bought a different striker. I wanted Isak. Remember I said it in the summer? That was who
Yes.
I wanted.
Yeah, you
I
since
always wanted- yeah.
January you keep saying that you wanted Isak.
My point is, as bad as he is, all I can say is you've done a good job of getting 11 goals somehow, some way out of this terrible guy.
But I'm
Well
going to
done
tell you
to
about.
you.
So let me
Well,
give you the
listen,
statement
hold on,
in class.
Hold on. So well
As
done to you.
bad as
Let me-
my
let me
kid has
finish.
been, I actually made my kid
No,
get a C
job-
in class. I'm like,
his
that's not
job-
good. It's
listen,
not-
his
you're
job-
not bragging with the
listen,
C.
I'm not bragging with this. My point, his job was to score goals and score more goals than this. He's underperforming for the goals, but somehow, some way, we're still top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League.
Oh, no. That's despite having Gyökeres as your striker.
You can't say despite because out of 23 games that Arsenal played in the Premier League up until game week 24, we won 21 with Gyökeres leading the line, 1 draw and 1 loss. We've won more games with
Mental gymnastics. Mental
not
gymnastics.
mental gymnastics.
Leading the line. You see that?
Game was the one lost.
Choice of words. Leading the line. See the choice of words, Dayo. Mental gymnastics. Bro, I'm an expert in this.
I am
in
not
the world.
saying he is good.
Gyökeres leading the line.
Okay, you know what? Let's live in your world for a second. Gyökeres
It's
is
not my word.
No. That's even that word.
We won the Premier League with
Let's
James
live-
Nunes leading
Let's live in that world for a second. Gyökeres is bad, and I agree with you. I have agreed with you on that.
You put him below Moreno.
Yes, that's how bad I think he is. But yet, in this same team, Husam, this same team is top of the Premier League. You should be ashamed of yourself if Gyökeres is the one that is our striker. This same team is top of the Champions League. Europe should be ashamed of themselves if this is the same guy that we keep putting in the front of the line. Like when in the finals of the Carabao Cup, you should be ashamed of yourself that you could not take advantage of an Arsenal that has played a useless Gyökeres, which means we played 10 men for 24 weeks. That's what you're saying.
Who? You mean to
-1.
To City, of course, 100%.
Let's just put it that way. We've played 10 men literally. If Gyökeres is that useless, we've played 10 men all season.
Habibi, we agree.
Habibi, I agree, and I said Arteta's a genius.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've agreed that Gyökeres is bad.
See, I am very straightforward about this.
Like, I've agreed.
Arteta is a genius to have Gyökeres leading the line and make it work somehow.
You're making my points. That's what I said. I said Gyökeres is useless, but man, kudos to Arsenal for figuring out how to get 11 goals out of a useless striker. That's what
Arteta's a fucking genius. Genius.
That's all I said. It's that simple. I would have wanted a different striker, but this is who you bought, and you figured out how to make it work so far. Now, the guy still looks horrible. Yes. But somehow, some way, yes, he does. Somehow, some way, you are here.
I love Dayo. Like, he's trying his best to say something nice about the guy. He just can't, bro.
No, I can't. Listen, let me tell you the truth about it, right?
He's squeezing it. He's trying so much.
I'm trying to find, like, I love the fact that the position Arsenal have put themselves in. Could we have run away with more points and probably done better?
But I wanna say something about Gyökeres. I want finally to say something about Gyökeres.
You know,
when I remember the goal he scored against Inter, Gyökeres, good goal. I remember the goal he scored against Leeds, good goal. Which tells me one thing, that this Gyökeres guy needs a team that will play him quick, needs a team that will give him spaces. The way Arsenal playing now, it doesn't suit him because it's a slow build-up. All teams are low block against them. The 18 is packed. Arsenal don't cross a lot from both sides. This is why I think that Gyökeres, given spaces, he will be all right. Like, you watch Marmoush yesterday looked like Lionel Messi on the pitch. Why? Because there were spaces. There was spaces. Every long ball, Marmoush, fantastic. Omar, bravo, Omar. Bravo, Omar looked like a world beater. He looked better than Haaland.
Let me ask you a question. If Newcastle had played mid to low block and really condensed that pitch,
Omar Marmoush is not the best guy in it.
Do you understand? It would have been a different game. They came out.
I don't disagree. I
don't
disagree with this.
So again, for me, as crap as Gyökeres is, we know that if he has space, he will look good because
everyone agrees with this. By the way.
So
nobody disagrees with this.
Dan
Potts for the raid. Big up Potsy for the raid. Big up Dan for the raid. The 12-man podcast. Big up Potsy for the raid. My man Dan, of course. Big up my man for the raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Go ahead, Dayo.
No, so all I'm saying is that yes, fair enough. He looks terrible in the Arsenal team. I think he's a bad player. I personally think so. I went back and looked at some of his Brighton days, and I was just like, the one where him and Alexis McAllister scored. I watched that game again. McAllister scored, then he scored. He just looked heavy, you know. And I didn't even bother looking at his Portuguese league games. But all I'm saying is that we know that if there's open space, he will score, right? He will get the chance, and he showed it this season. Sadly, Arsenal is not going to be given open space. No team is going to come because they've realized that if you open up against Arsenal, once we set up in our defense, in our 4-4-2 defense, we're going to soak everything. And when the chance comes, we actually have players that can hurt you.
Exactly what you did against Liverpool at home.
And that's where the problem is. No, but the point is, it doesn't
exactly work. Liverpool. Exactly. You cannot lure Liverpool at home, and you did the same exact thing.
I love how everybody wants to pick on the 3 games.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I have to say this.
Let's pick on the 2 bad games. Let's not talk about the 15 good games. Let's not talk about the Bayern Munich and how we cut through them. Let's not talk about the Inter and how we.
I mentioned this all the. See, I'm not one of these people. I mentioned the Atletico Madrid. I mentioned Leeds. I mentioned Villa because Villa didn't sit deep. I mentioned Inter. I'm honest about these things. Like if teams, even Liverpool, by the way, if like Liverpool lately, when you open up Liverpool, you get punished because Ekitike and Wirtz are connecting Salah with them. You know, it's connecting Liverpool. You get punished.
You can't play like that against Liverpool with the kind of players that they have. Like you would be, honestly, you would be the dumbest person because as bad as Liverpool is, they're topping almost every positive metric in the Premier League right now. They're 3rd for ratings, goals per match. Okay, well, right now they've dropped out of that one. Liverpool is average possession. They have the highest average possession, which means they control more of the game. Now, what they do with
it's because of Van Dijk. It's because Van Dijk is fucking mad about keeping possession. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Whatever they do with it is that problem. Liverpool is number 2 for accurate passes made.
Again,
you know, they're exactly, but that's my point. Liverpool
crazy
touches in the opposition box. Liverpool, the 2nd. So you can't play expansive open football with them. They'll cut through you. These guys have the second most like it's City.
Oh, we know it's not. It's the players. It's not Arne Slot. Arne Slot, you have the more position. They get the ball in the box. By the way, Liverpool, big chances. They're not far. Liverpool created the most chances. Arne Slot have done his job this season, and it's on the players to deliver. He has done the stats.
I guess you could say that as well. It's on the players, if all of this, but it's also on Arne Slot as well as the manager, because he had the option to play.
Most spent the whole United section talk about mental preparation, and he ignored that part now.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, but even when he had the chance to play Ekitike on the constant places, he wanted to play Isak. When Isak came back from injury, I would have just still benched Isak at that beginning stages and continue playing Ekitike that was in form.
Talk to this guy.
That would be on Arne Slot too. That's what I'm
gonna tell you something now. You can't. If your nuclear weapon is 130 million or 125 million, and he's 25 years old, that's his prime. And
I still believe he's a nuclear weapon as well, though.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, I don't.
By the way, he started scoring goals just before he got the injury. That's not on him. That's not something for me to cook him for. The guy was literally By the way, even the finish that he had, the two finishes that he had before he got injured, West Ham away and Spurs away, they were very good finishes. And I don't think Ekitike, as an example, maybe Ekitike as a footballer technically is better, and that's fine. But I'm saying just purely from a finishing perspective, I'm not quite sure if Ekitike is capable of making those finishes.
Well, again, Mo, here's what I'm saying. Husam, I'm not even comparing Isak. I'm not even going to compare Isak and Ekitike. What I'm alluding to is the fact that Isak just came back from an injury. Whether he's 150 million or 300 million, I don't care as a manager. At this point, I'm going to ease you into it. I'm not going to say because you're my nuclear weapon, I'm going to throw you into the deep end. Because now what has happened is he's gotten injured again. Ekitike,
I agree with that. We shouldn't just send him back directly.
My point, Ekitike at this point was already firing. And there were games where he benched Ekitike and played Isak. I'm like, no, bring Isak in for 30 minutes at the end of the game. Let Ekitike keep up that run that he had. Let him continue that form. So that by the time Isak catches up, you now have two guys. Now you have a problem. Now you want to pick between either or. You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I blame the manager for literally just accept. You know what? Isak is back. Yeah, good. Ekitike on the bench. Meanwhile, the last game, Ekitike was on fire. And I'm like, hold on. Why are you dousing this boy's fire? Keep him back in the fire line. Let him keep doing what he's doing. Bring Isak in 30 minutes to the end. In fact, this is where you start testing that 4-4-2 system where you can have Ekitike and Isak on the pitch.
I think we had multiple chances to try the system, but we never did it.
But he never did. That is on the manager. That one I put on the manager. I mean, again, for the players, where I will blame them is when you guys play a game and I see Liverpool create 5-6 chances and nobody's putting it in, and then you end up drawing that game. That's where I'm just like, this one is on the players, because the manager has set you up in a way where you've created 6.
By the way, there are games where I've said that the game is on the players, and you have been on shows with me where I've said that. I'm not one of these guys that will never say anything is on the players. You know this. I've already sat here and blamed the players. Even I think one of the games that I spoke about was the Burnley game, and other games where we create a lot of chances and shit, but we never we didn't score. I'm sorry, I cannot blame that on the manager. I'm not blinded by because I'm Slot out, I have to blame everything on Slot. No. I'm very objective when it comes to these conversations. I have blamed the players for a lot of things that have happened this season. And I mean a lot. If we're putting joking to the side and bullshit to the side, I have blamed the players so much for missing chances, for not taking their chances, and I stick by that. But for having an overall conversation this season, it's I'm sorry, it's on the manager.
It's overall. I know. I said overall it's on the manager, and it's the major things like the setup, the planning, the sitting down and saying, you know what, maybe not in this game should I play this guy. McAllister coming back from injury, and you're already trying to throw him as well in the line of fire because Wirtz wasn't working at the time. No, you need to sit down as a manager and say, hey, all right, I see Wirtz is not working, but when I play Wirtz and Isak, it looks like it's working. When I play Wirtz and Ekitike, it hasn't clicked yet. I need to figure out how to make that happen. Okay, do I resort to a 4-3-3? Do I resort to a 3? Figure out what works for the team and the players.
I'm with you.
And do that. So that for me is where I blame Arne Slot. I think that he stuck with what Klopp left behind, did a few good tweaks. And once he got these, class players that he got, because nobody's going to tell me that if you got Kirkes Wirtz, Isak, Ekitike in the summer, you're not going to be excited as a football fan.
Of course you're going to be excited. It's
You have
actually
to be.
not normal to not be excited.
That's my point. So, like, when you have players like that, you expect the manager to be able to sit down and his backroom staff to actually find the best out of them, which is why, for me, kudos to Mikel Arteta for finding a way of making Gyökeres put balls in the back of the net. Kudos. That's all I can say.
I think he's probably been because of the team he plays in, he will always be under the microscope. I think this is something that I always brought up, even last season. Sean and everyone who used to watch MHF last season will tell you, we used to come here after Liverpool games where we literally won games of football. Like, we won games of football. And Mo's first statement post-game is, what's this Darwin Núñez? I've never seen a shitter footballer in my whole life. Like, this guy used to cuss Núñez even after we win games. You know, so for me, it's just, I'm in a position now where it's like, you know, it's just, we have to acknowledge that this guy was probably most likely a failed signing unless he delivers next season. So you've got to look at as well. The other thing is, we're talking about risk taking from an Arsenal perspective, like upstairs, because my thing is the following. Let's say Arsenal win the league this season, which is what me and Mo and you expect anyway. Let's say Arsenal win the Carabao Cup and the Premier League, right? Double, get knocked out to the UCL by whoever, and got knocked out of the FA Cup by whoever. Doesn't matter. Let's say you won these two competitions, very successful season. You've achieved your target.
Lifetime contract, Mikel Arteta.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Now, in the summer, what do you do? Do you run back this Gyökeres shit? Or what do you do?
You get Julian Alvarez.
No, but again, every team wants to get better. And this is what I don't understand. I've heard Mikel Arteta say we are looking for opportunities to get better and better and better players. Yes. He said this in every interview. But I'm
strictly talking about the striker position.
No, even the striker position. When there's rumors that we're looking at Julian Alvarez already this January initially, then they said it was the summer. Oh, but already in talk to that. That tells you that even the club itself already knows we have a striker problem. Simple. If there's they say there's no smoke without fire. The Julian Alvarez conversation is the fire. Maybe there's some smoke there, we will know. But the point that there is a connection.
No, it is confirmed by journalists that you asked about the price. He already told you the price. It's now on you to convince the player to join you instead of joining Barcelona.
We had the same issue with Alvarez, by the way. He just doesn't want to leave Spain.
I know.
Liverpool. Which is why, if you notice, Dio, the day after Alvarez was linked to Barcelona. Literally.
I know, but Husam, if you're asking, is Arsenal going to run Gyökeres back? It's clear that they don't want to run it back. They're already looking at Julian Alvarez. That's the answer.
Cannot sell him though.
No, that's whether we can sell him or not. We had Zinchenko on our books for how long? Until he went to Ajax recently. Chelsea still have Raheem Sterling on their books at 300k a week.
And to be honest, Arsenal PR is shit, bro. Your PR, when the player is bad, the fans say he's bad. So, by the way, this is part of the PR, bro.
Exactly what he's saying.
Wallah, I think the PR is shit for Arsenal. Like Jackson, Chelsea fans didn't like Jackson, but there was a PR running behind that. Jackson is a very good striker. The technicality is there. He's technical, blah, blah, blah. Teams look at these things, right? Gyökeres PR is the shittest shit, right? Everyone shits on Gyökeres. So nobody's coming to pay you even 5 million for him.
I'm going to say this. Everybody shits on Gyökeres because rival fans, regardless of how good Arsenal is, just shit on Arsenal. Here's the problem.
No, you're on PR.
No, he's talking about Arsenal fans.
Even Arsenal fans. My point is, I'm talking.
You just put him below Moreno. You chat on him.
Listen, because I'm talking football. I'm saying he's not a good striker, which I agree with. But you're in a team where the manager has gotten goals out of you. That means that something somewhere can be fixed. Simple for me. Now, do I run that back? No. If I become a champion this season, I want to maintain that legacy next season. I don't want to drop off, which means I don't mind making you my fourth striker. Yeah, I pay big money for you, but that's what big clubs do. There was a time when a £100 million player was sitting on the bench for City. Before the noise, nobody said anything until later on. So let's not sit here and try and make it look. Yes, I agree. He may not be.
No, he will be sitting on your bench. I think he will.
I don't mind if I can't.
Yeah. I don't mind. If they get Julian Alvarez, I'm gonna tell you, Gyökeres will be ours. Okay, because of Gyökeres' age, right? Because of Gyökeres' age, I believe that Gyökeres can be behind. Okay, imagine if Arsenal get Julian Alvarez, it'll be Alvarez, Havertz, Eucharist, and Havertz is very flexible. Havertz can be a left wing. Havertz can be like an attacking mid.
He's also a utility player in the.
So for me, I believe that Eucharist will be Arsenal's third choice next season. Arteta is not an idiot. Arteta isn't an idiot. If they win a trophy this season, Arteta is not a stupid man. He's gonna say,
everybody
Sam, they didn't spend 130 on him. They spent 60 something on him, or 60 million.
Mo, can I say this
it's
again?
Not a lot of money.
Mo, can I say it again? I think people forget that this particular striker move, again, if you want to start picking on who picked him in the club or whatever, and this was Andrea Berta's choice, right? Which tells you that Mikel Arteta doesn't have the final say. Because Gyökeres was Andrea Berta's choice. We knew this in the summer. We all knew who Arteta wanted. He wanted Sesko. He wanted Sesko all through. Arteta would have died on Sesko if he was given the chance. So again, fair enough. They both agreed on Gyökeres. It's not working out. But finally, this goes on. No, I don't think. Again, that's the point. You would never know how. Ekitike coming in from Frankfurt, you did not think Ekitike was going to bang the way he banged. You thought he was going to be. No. Most of your fans thought he would be the backup to Isak. Most of your fans are like, at least we have gotten rid of Nunes. We have Ekitike, and Isak is coming. When Isak comes, I kick up. Isak is going to lead the line. Ekitike will come in. But Ekitike has come in, and he's blended in very well. Wirtz, that we thought would hit the ground running, has struggled, and has finally hit the ground running. So for me, at the end of the day,
Wirtz was actually nominated for Premier League Player of the Month, January.
Yeah, I've hit the ground running now. So for me, at the end of the day, I'm a realist when it comes to it. Do I need a better striker? Yes. Am I doing good right now with my team? Yes. Those two things can be true. You know, I don't have.
Which super chat did we get to, Mo?
And defend.
We only read the. One, two.
Yeah, you read that one.
Big up to the Fight Week show. قاعد برفع ضغطك بس هدي. Big up my Niger people, Dio, Omo, and Judge Mo and chat. I'll definitely buy Arsenal filler from you and Judge Mo when it's ready for purchase. Let's go.
Yes.
We have our first customer. By the way, all this Mo getting a percentage promoting it here. Promoting it where, Habibi? This is half my channel too. 50%.
No, let me but 50%. Mo will share his 10%. Mo will share his percentage with you. That's between you and Mo. You guys own the channel together here. All that happened was this. Somebody somewhere on Twitter saw me on Igal's show wearing the hat, and then he tweeted, he added Mo, Terry, you, everybody. He added all of you. None of you reached out to me to say, Adayo, see, this guy is looking for you. It was only Mo that sent me a message directly. Said, hey, this guy on Twitter is asking after you and your hat. And I should have responded to Mo.
See the difference? See the difference?
So Mo did the connection. So I said, you know what? All right, let me just make it
coming.
It's going to be a quick business. I shall make it a quick, and I make sure I put orders in. I made
what
orders.
What is with his hair? What the fuck?
What are you doing with
what is his hair? What is his hair? Sad.
I actually like it. I like Sad with long hair. I like
Sad.
Listen, man.
I like it.
You know what? I guarantee you, there was one thing I had guaranteed. Husam was gonna love this hair, bro. He loves the long.
I love his hair.
Husam loves this type of hairstyle. He loves it.
I like it. I like the hairstyle. Did you see Mars say the team doesn't trust Gyökeres? Is what the Fight Week show is saying.
Bro, the thing is, with the whole Gyökeres thing, is because obviously you guys haven't seen my takes in it or fully my takes on Gyökeres. Listen, all I need from him is to make runs, bro. To make the runs that he was making before and score the goal. That's all I need. If he can make good runs and score goals, brother, what else do I need from you? I really don't need my striker to be this technical guy. Let me just be silky. Sorry?
You got Jesus for that.
Yeah, I've got other strikers.
He's not even okay. Anyway, let him read.
I've been consistent on this one since the summer, which is why I'm not panicking about Gyökeres. We bought him for one reason: score the goals. Jesus and Kai would miss, especially in big moments. I'm calm. In which big moment is Gyökeres turned up in though?
He's turned up.
Which big moment is this?
He's turned up.
Give me one big moment.
He turned up in the Inter game. He put that third goal in, and again
that was the third goal. Game was over.
He turned up in the
Mo, can we stop this?
Chelsea
At
game,
2-1, listen. At 2-1, are you saying there could not have been a counter attack from Inter, and that game could have ended 2-2?
Could have been.
No. It's not could have, would have, should have. We say this as fans that when you're leading 1-0, you want to get to 2-0. You don't want
this is you're defending your man.
No,
He didn't turn up in a big.
I'm not
in a
saying
big
this,
one.
this is not about defending. This is, you said, what did he contribute in a big game? And that's a contribution to get us from 2-1 to 3-1 in the game that could have, and it could have. The point is, we all know as football fans that 2-1 is no lead. Yes,
You needed a draw to actually guarantee the top spot. You were already 2-1 up.
It didn't matter.
It didn't do anything.
Still, it didn't matter. You can say we needed the draw. Again, we've now set a record with that. Whether draw or not, we've set a record now. At least it may not be.
Let me ask Saad the same question I asked Dayo earlier, out of curiosity. Saad, I don't know if you saw the question I asked Dayo, but I ask you as well. Big up to you, Marco. Thank you, brother. We'll get to the rest of them in a bit. Let me ask you a question. All of them are fit till the end of the season, so you can't tell me injury. Guaranteed they will all be fit. Rank them 1 to 4 on who Saad would start. Havertz, Gyökeres, Jesus, and Moreno up top.
We already did this, and certain people didn't like my list.
Tell it.
So Havertz, who is it? Who is it? So
Wow, so you know your strikers. We don't need to.
Havertz, Gyökeres, Jesus, and Marino. You said, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 strikers. 1 to 4.
And I don't know why we keep adding Marino into. Marino was an auxiliary striker that we brought in because we had
Can
injuries.
you have
No,
shame
because
and
we had
let Saad
injuries.
answer? Have
Because
some
we
shame
had
and let
injuries.
Saad answer.
And I know why you're
Let
putting
Saad
Marino.
answer.
Based on
No, this guy. Hold that, Kim Jong-un. Hold that, Kim Jong-un. I just muted you. Go on, Saad. Answer the
Wait,
question.
who do you call Kim Jong? What?
Hold that, Kim Jong-un.
If you are going
Let
to
him
address
answer.
me,
You
if
are
going to
silencing
address- if
me.
you're going to-
You are
Based
silencing
on-
me from asking the hard-hitting question.
It's not a
Stop
hard
silencing the
question.
critics.
Marino is not a striker.
Can you
Marino,
stop influencing Saad
Marino's
answer?
out for the
Can we
season.
get
Marino's out
Saad
for the
answer?
season. Marino is
Can we
hurt.
get Saad answer without influence, please? Go ahead, Saad.
Oh Allah, this is too funny. Listen, I'm just trying to remember my list because I think it's the same. I'm forgetting the last 2. I don't know whether I put Gyökeres
Oh, you
last.
have only 4. How do you forget 2 of them? And what is it?
No.
Is your brain
I'm
fried?
forgetting who I put
Is
in
your
the
brain
list.
fried?
I'm forgetting if I put Gyökeres last time. or I
He's
put
like
him
1, 2.
last.
What's the next number?
يا عمي خلاص, tell us your current feeling.
So Havertz is first for me.
Okay.
Havertz is number 1. Second, it's changed a little bit now with the recent form of Gyökeres.
Recent form of Yuk. والله العظيم these
What
guys.
form? يا عمي gold versus Kairat يا
لا،
أخي.
Check the last 5 games, yeah, Habibi. What are we talking about here, bro? If we're talking about form, bro, the last 5 games are key.
يا الله يا ولد.
You're only in this game.
Form.
In this game,
Form.
you're
Bring
only as good.
Ashraf here, we need him.
In this game, you're only as good as your last 5 games.
كلمني
bro.
اخوه المغربي يجي
يا
يعني والله العظيم.
This is why
Talk to
Ashraf
his-
puts you on the corner pod.
talk
You
to
know,
his
you know the funny-
Morocco.
I like how
His
I like how-
recent form.
You guys like
Form.
you like to change the narrative when it comes to Arsenal because when you talk about other teams, you say, look at the form of this person in the last 4 games.
You have to
The same
take
way-
in their
the
form.
same way we criticize Haaland in the last 5 games, last 6 games for not scoring. Is the same way you must be able to say Gyökeres is now in form in the last 5 games. You want to be able to criticize Haaland in the last 5 games. You want to be able to criticize other strikers. You want to be able to praise your striker when they're doing well in the last 3, 4, 5 games. But when it comes to Gyökeres, you say, oh, why are you using the last 5 games? Of course, you're going to use form. If we have dropped or lost points in those games, you use it against Arsenal. You guys have drawn 2 games and lost 1 in the last 3 games. But then when we start winning games back to back, I don't want to hear you saying
guys.
You don't want to talk about-
Gyökeres scored against Leeds and then before that,
He
Man
has
United.
6 GA in 7 games. He has 6 GA in 7 games. Okay, there we go. Haaland did not have the whole of January, did not score any goal. So
Haaland has 20 goals
No,
already.
but that's not the point. The
fucking
point is,
Erling
hold on. My point
It's Erling
no,
Haaland.
My
No,
point,
wallahi.
no, hear what my
Haram.
point is
He
that you were
gets to have a couple of bad games.
No, hear what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Husam, I am not saying he doesn't get to have a couple of bad games. I'm saying people were beating Erling Haaland over the head for not scoring in January, saying, oh, he's not in form now. City, we warned you. If Erling Haaland is not scoring, you're not going to be winning games. Now that Gyökeres has picked up form, 6 GA in 7 games, nobody wants to use that for Gyökeres on the other hand. But then you want to still beat him down with the fact that he didn't score before those 6 and 7. Like, it's easy for us to
No
look at
one is
the
beating
Let's
anything.
not
I just
do
want
that.
Saad answer.
Let's not do
That's all I
that.
want.
It has
me
to
your
be
answer.
balanced. It has to
Everyone's
be balanced.
beating him down, but you put him 4th. Saad, what's
Yeah,
your answer?
because I think I put him 4th because I think I put him fourth because I think in the hierarchy of strikers that I have,
One-liner, me, one-liner.
Wallahi.
One-liner, Allah.
that is
That
not
is
a
too
one-
funny.
hold on. That is
So
not a
how
one-
am I beating him down when you put him fourth and I put him fourth?
Listen. I put him
So
fourth.
me and you have same ranking.
Hey,
Same
ranking because they're better strikers on my team than him does not mean he hasn't had 6 and 7. Two things can be true.
Can I ask you something, Dio?
That's all I'm asking, Saad.
You
Who
Can I,
hasn't
can I, can I just give my
I'm not-
list?
I'm not
I'm going to
gonna
give my list
Yes,
quickly.
you
You
yeah?
wanna
hasn't even
nullify-
answered.
You want to nullify?
Let me-
Listen, you want to nullify what he has done as 6 and 7 is not.
What
true.
he
I
has
never
done.
nullified
Ignore
anything.
We talked about. We said he's as soon as we said, "Oh, Gyökeres has had 6 and 7," you started laughing. Oh, recent form. That's not. You didn't want to count it because just because he's fourth does not mean 6 and 7 is not a thing. He actually has 6 GA in 7 games. He might be fourth, and that should say more about the team to you. If my fourth striker is having 6 GA in 7 games, I feel bad for the
Why
rest of
did
the
you
league
ignore Dio and put him fourth?
because I'm talking about form and skill set. Kai Havertz is a good player. Jesus is a good player. I'm talking if you're talking about me ranking how good they are. Again, you can be a terrible player, but if you're performing and giving output, I'll give you the chance. It's about consistency and momentum. The more games
So let
you
me
win,
so let me just get this in real quick.
Has your girl
Havertz,
asked for a picture what you're doing online?
huh?
Has your girl asked for a
No,
picture
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
doing online?
No, I just always do it, bro.
Since when?
It's funny.
Oh,
Sometimes
fair enough.
I get people when they're not even looking. They don't even know I'm taking a picture, and I'm like, look.
Fair.
Alright, so
fair.
make sure you're always prepared around me, bro. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, listen, I'm gonna give my 4. I'm gonna go Havertz first. I'm gonna go. It's changed now. Gyökeres second. I'm gonna go Marino third, and Jesus fourth. Listen, here's the thing with Jesus. Yeah, I love the form that he's in now.
And then they say,
But
I fucking like, I'm
he's
glazing
burnt-
Arsenal. Wallah al-Azim,
he's
this
burnt-
is ridiculous. I've never seen this in my life. Wallah
He's
al-Azim.
burnt me too much for me to believe that he's that guy again. So
What guy?
But here's the thing: the
Jesus.
caveat was he's fit till the end of the season, so I never brought up injuries.
no, you said if all of them were fit.
No.
all
Forget
of
about
them are
being
fit.
fit.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what I
talking about front of goal scoring again.
I know, but Husam, you said when you asked me the question, you said if all of them
I'm
were
not
fit.
talking about you, Di. I'm talking about Saad because Saad said that he's worried about Jesus' injury. I'm saying the
No. I'm not worried about his injury, bro. I'm
Why you
worried
worried
about his finishing.
Qasem
Oh,
billah
Yeah,
al-Azim,
he's
talata.
finishing.
We live
After
in.
that first season,
I
he's never
can't
been the finisher.
I can't actually, to be honest with you guys, now, I actually can't deal with people that will defend their players blindly. If
I
my
don't defend
player,
him.
if
I don't
my-
defend him.
let me just
No,
let me
I
just
don't
talk.
defend
Let
him
me talk. Let
blindly.
me talk. If my striker, please let me talk. If my striker, since he came back from injury in November 30th until now, he played every single Premier League game and he has 2 goals and 0 assists, right? And part of the 6 GA is 1 goal and 1 assist against Khairat Almighty and 1 goal against Inter that opened up a Liverpool. Great finish though, fantastic finish, right? The goal against Chelsea, fair enough, and the assist. But 2 of the 6 GA that you guys are talking about in the 7 games, while before he scored in the Premier League against Leeds, he blanked for 6 games, no goals, no assists. We're not going to sit here and say that on form Gyökeres is good. That is absolutely so this fucking ingenuous that I didn't hear this before. We're not going to sit here and say Gyökeres.
So it matters what team he's scoring against now. Now let's move the goalpost. Let's decide that the only goals that count for the goals against top teams.
Of course,
Can you stop?
I'm gonna answer you.
You asked
me a question. Let me answer.
I didn't ask to take Khairat. You asked that question in front of me. If my striker scores, it counts for him. It's called momentum. You put
no, I disagree. So I disagree with you.
When they put Inter in front of me,
I disagree.
When they put Khairat,
good, great. Husam,
now you want to eliminate
Husam. Hold on, Dayo. Hold on, stop, Dayo. I'm gonna give Husam.
No,
you spoke, Dayo. You spoke. Let me respond. Husam, what did I say about Lautaro Martinez, Salernitana to Salernitana?
Lautaro Martinez will score 3 goals in a 5-0 win against Cremonese, but he will not score the 1 goal I need him versus Juventus. That's what.
My striker that plays for the big team for me is the guy. Ekitike for Liverpool against Newcastle, that goal he scored from the left, I know that he has spaces and everything. The goal that wins you the game, I don't care if you score 5 goals against Exeter or Bradford City, with all due respect, or Saad FC. It doesn't matter, bro. My striker needs to be effective when I need that striker, not when the team is actually scoring goals and everything is fluid. I need my striker.
Just rolling the can down the road. Just rolling. No. Now it's about the striker must be the guy at all costs. Yes, but Wirtz did not score for his first 11 games. Let's give him time. He's from a different league. But let's rain on Gyökeres, who came from the Portuguese league. Let's make sure that Gyökeres must start.
That's the exact same thing. That's like saying that Wirtz is.
Did they just say let's give Wirtz time?
Hold on. When Gyökeres was.
Did they just say that the conversation was let's give Wirtz time?
But I said that to you.
This guy came here on YouTube and cooked Wirtz after the Bournemouth win.
But what did Husam, that's you and him. What did I say to you? What did I say to you about Wirtz and your signing? Even Isak, I said Isak came back from injury. Give him time to blend into the new Liverpool team. But no, let's beat Gyökeres over the head. I agree, he's a terrible striker. But no, hold on. But secondly, you forget that Gyökeres was also injured for about 4 or 5 games. So when you say he's played all games all season, when you say he's played all games all season, that's a lie. He didn't play all games all season. Like again,
I never said that.
You said when your striker who has played most of. I
don't think you heard me because you are. I said since he came back from injury in November 30th. Literally, I mentioned the injury. Literally,
he came back from injury in November 30th. So he joined a new league. He was trying to blend in. He gets injured. He comes back. He still needs time. And in that same time,
and I don't disagree. See, I am not disagreeing with this.
In that same time, he scored.
No, but you're saying something.
But you turn around and say, no. You turn around and say that, against Carrick, is that where I need my striker to score? Now you want
it's not I need my striker to score because Max because with all due respect, Nketiah would have scored against Carrick Almighty. That's not why you sold Nketiah and Bo Victor.
Hold on, but where I sit right now. The team play whoever is put in front of them, and if my striker scores against them, that's his job.
But that's not what's in front of you.
We put
you're twisting the words.
No, we put inside in front of us.
He's twisting the words. Because you will sport. But no, let us talk then.
Did he score against Inter?
Let other people talk then. Oh my God. Because he was put against. Yeah, Allah.
Answer the question. No. Did he score against Chelsea? Did he score against Chelsea? Yes or no? Did he assist? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did he score against Inter? Yes or no? Did he?
I can ask you the same. I can ask you the same.
Why are you not picking the Carrick as the reason why he's 6
because from game week. Let's talk now. You ask a question. This is impossible. Wallahi, it's impossible. I need to talk. It's my channel as well. It's my channel. Now, from game week 13 to game week 24, that is 12 games played. Right? He scored 2 goals. So yes, he might score against Chelsea. But again, I'm not, by the way, Dayo, I think you're missing the point. You are the one who's saying Gyökeres is a terrible player. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, see the difference?
Two things can be true. The fact that you want to eliminate his 6 GA in 7 games because he's a terrible striker is disingenuous of you. It's disingenuous to then come and pick just the Carrick one and say, this one and that one. Meanwhile, you can have Igor Thiago had scored 17 goals this season, right? I think maybe more now, but at the last time I checked, he has scored 16 goals. When Dayo,
by the way, you're not letting us respond to you, so you're the only one speaking on the stream. You're not letting us speak.
Igor Thiago has scored 16 goals. 5 of them were penalties. Do you want to take that away from him?
Dayo football. Gunner edge. Like and subscribe.
Take that away from him. It's still his goals. So now to sit here and try and take away Carrick from Gyökeres.
Yeah, I will take it. As much as I take it from Lautaro Martinez, I'll do the same.
I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you do it.
Dayo, are you done? Let Saad speak.
I'm done.
Are you done?
Let me tell you guys where I am on this whole thing, man. Listen, I need to see how this Havertz Gyökeres partnership. Do you know what I mean? How it goes.
He's giving up on Odegaard?
No, but not necessarily. But he can play with different strikers, bro. You can have different players for. If you've got a big enough squad, you'll have different players for different play styles for different teams. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody. If you truly have like a mad squad, City, nobody was ever guaranteed a first spot place, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody's guaranteed a first spot place. If you really want to be one of the big teams, look at us, best squad in Europe. Nobody's guaranteed a first spot. If Odegaard's playing crap, bro, you got a whole bench. And if somebody's playing better than you, they deserve to play. The same thing I'll say about Saka. The same thing I'll say about anybody who's in the team, bro. If you're playing crap, bro, you get dropped. Ah, but bro, if Madueke is playing better than him, bro, then he deserves to start.
That's exactly why you won't say the same thing about Saka, because Madueke has been asser than him even.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't have to say that about Saka. But if he was, then I would say that about Saka. So my point still stands, Husam, because I would say that about Saka if he was if Madueke
But there
was
is no option.
Yes, exactly. If even Wanyeri was here, do you know what I mean? Then I might be cooking. And
Yeah,
be but but I need to see how this transpires with this Havertz, because I think they've got a connection. They're building a connection. I need to see how it goes, how it transpires. But Mo's laughing, wallah haram alik, because we've seen the first game he plays with him, and he's giving him ball after ball after ball, putting the assists on the plate, everything on the plate, giving him chances. It's looking good. Playing attacking football, bro.
I think, Sad. It also depends on which team we're playing. If those teams open up again, because someone like Kai Havertz drags players away and creates space, so Gyökeres will get that space. Will Gyökeres, take his chances in that space? If he does, better for him. The difference is with Odegaard. Odegaard has to find the flick and the trick to get it to Gyökeres to do something. And for Gyökeres, who likes to run in behind where there's no space, for him to run in behind the Premier League, that makes it more difficult. My point is, at the end of the day, we have a squad. And nobody should be above anybody in this team. Like, people should be able to come in at any given time and contribute their own quota. If at the end of the season we win multiple trophies, nobody's going to come and sit here and tell me, well, Gyökeres only scored 11 goals all season. I don't care. At this point, I don't care how we get 3 points in the Premier League. At this point, I don't care how we win in the cup games, whether we win by a stinky 1-0 or we win by a penalty shootout. As long as we win, that's all I care about. Right now, everybody's trying to find something to knock Arsenal over the head with. While we're talking about Gyökeres, I'm not talking about how good Arsenal is all season. We've won more games than we've lost this season. We've done better than we've done in the past previous seasons. We've cleared 20.
But Dayo, it's
hold on.
You can't buy a striker for 70 or 60 million and then not speak about him, bro.
There are other strikers in this league as well who are just about the same price or even more expensive. Who haven't?
It is the thing, Dayo. This is YouTube, Dayo. So let me explain to you. I'm gonna tell you what are we doing. Let me tell you. I'm a YouTube.
Let me talk.
Yeah, Dayo, let me talk, Dayo. Let me talk. I'm gonna tell you, Dayo. Let me talk. In Man City's treble season, when Man City were winning every single fucking game, they were amazing in the second half. Every single stream, it was very simple. Pop, pass back. Pop, pass back. Okay. Liverpool were top last season. And every single stream I used to come to Husam and say, why is Trent not defending? Why is Nunes not scoring? What is this? Why is Gakpo doing that? Every single stream. That's how it works, Dayo. We praise, with all done. We praise the team because you are top of the league, on top of the Champions League. And I defended Arsenal against the agendas plenty of times on my channel. You can just go and check my channel, right? However, in the same time, there are topics that needs to be discussed, which is the striker, like Husam and Nunes. We did this about. By the way, even when Liverpool, I'm going to tell you something. Liverpool were winning every game in the beginning of the season. In the beginning of this season, 5 out of 5. And every time I came and said, why is Wirtz not scoring? First question. This is just how it works, Dayo. This is just how it works. I'm going to do this super chat so we can get out of here. But if Salah is and Ekitike played, Liverpool might be open, but they are playing now, and Liverpool are not as open, my man. AMT. Liverpool are not as open like before. So maybe they are finding ways.
I'd rather be open and have a chance of winning than be boring as fuck like we have been over the last 2 months, bro.
Today's earlier topic, Man United can easily finish above my team this season. Reason is they have the easiest games left and no Champions League or Cup games, but it is Liverpool. I actually disagree with this. Man United have tough games. It's not, they don't have.
Yeah, Man United. By the way, even with me discounting Chelsea, they have 9 tough games objectively out of 15.
Yeah, they do.
But they have one game a week. This is where we again we can say they do
Of
have
which 9 of them are tough.
I know, but where they can have time to prepare for those games, unlike Chelsea, unlike you, Liverpool, who have 2-3 games.
I do agree with Dio, though. I heard his answer, even though I was busy. I heard his answer when he said Chelsea. I agree with him. I think Chelsea will be the team that falls out.
Because I'll tell you why again. For me, I'm not even trying to say they're bad. The point is when you have 2 games, when you have 2 games in a week, right? You barely have time to train. You have time for rest in between the game. One day you've played football. You've played football. You get your day of rest. You come in the next morning. You check the last game. What did we do wrong? Where did we get it wrong? Before you go in and do a little kick around and then go back and rest for the game the next day. Unlike United, who are going to have the whole week to do all of this planning for these tough games. They came and did it against Arsenal at the Emirates, where we hadn't lost the game.
Fair enough.
They have time to plan again.
Need a variety of forward types in order to compete in general leagues. Then top league teams and Europe, these setups and comps are very different. Big up, love for the love. Come on, you guys. Yes, I still think the Arsenal need a little bit of an improvement next season, unless Gyökeres hits a form at the end of the season, which is something I don't see happening now, my man.
Next season will be next season. Let's wait. There's already rumors for who we are.
Sad, you know who Amjad Khan is? Google it. I don't know who that is.
I think he's an Indian actor. I think he's an Indian actor.
Oh my God. He's saying he looks like Sad, basically.
Not that much. Yeah.
I'm
we put them side by side with this long hair.
The hair with the long hair, yeah.
He doesn't look like him though.
Doesn't look like. Salute to Don Husam and Saad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. You think you beat City this weekend?
Yes, I think we will beat City this weekend. I'm confident about the game this Sunday. Anfield, team have 1 week to rest.
Big words.
Yes.
Yeah. Striker order depends on context, individual fixtures. 100%. You just need to have a good one first, and then you can exchange between them.
But every single one of them has scored in our multiple games. Jesus has come in and scored. Havertz has come in and scored. Gyökeres has scored in the same game. So what are we doing here? So in that same order, they're all popping goals, regardless of what you say.
Mo has been.
He's trying to give a backhanded comment and say, "Oh yeah, you need to have a good one." We have bad ones, and yet we're top of the league and Champions League.
Because Arteta is a fucking genius.
Exactly.
Because your manager is a fucking genius.
So exactly. So basically, just give kudos. Then just be like, "Hey,
100%. I get kudos."
That's all it is.
Arteta's one of the best managers in the world. Anyway, listen. I want to thank everyone that is here. Dio's channel is the Gunner Edge. If you guys haven't checked Dio's channel, go and check it out. I'm going to put it in the description now.
Put that in the description and put Sad Football Corner in the description.
Yeah, the Gunner Edge. It's Dio's and Sad. Guys, this will take you to Football Terrace, but I am doing a 50K Q&A, 50K celebration tonight at 8 p.m. UK time. Finally, we hit the 50,000 subscribers. So be there, support, and ask me anything, by the way. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Come and support the channel later at 8 p.m. UK time. I will see you guys there. This will take it to Football Terrace. Top 6 now with Terry and the boys. And we'll see you guys there.